What's up, everyone? This is Casual Talk here. Today, I'm going to be talking about how there's just miserable people out there who are not fun to be around. Miserable and unhappy people are energy drainers when they're around you, especially when you're in a good mood. You know, the oldest terms is misery loves company. Miserable people loves the company of other miserable people because they have something to talk about and relate to, right? But if you're in a mood where you've been past that stage, you just want to do better, you're happy, you're in a good mood, right? And then here comes this person come out of nowhere with their drama. Oh man, um, uh, my baby mom, this is going on right now. I can't pay my rent. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. And there's cases where someone who's also going through a lot, they don't want to hear that either. And I had to think about that too. There are people who gets together when they are happy. A lot of people who are happy would like to engage and be around other happy people. But when you're a negative person dealing with another negative person, there's many cases where that negative person may not want to be around that negative person because they already got a lot going on, and it will make them feel worse about whatever situation that they're going through. I understand the love of a loss on someone from your family, a relative, right? You may lose someone that's close to you, or something bad really happened to you where you're really down, right? But that does not mean you have to refrain from being in a terrible mood to you're just like everyone else should just suffer. Like everyone else around me should suffer. The reason why I'm bringing up this video because, of course, everywhere I go, any job that you work at, any job you may go to, you're going to always have that one miserable person or that person that's unhappy, whatever trauma or whatever storm that they're going through. The person that I had to train under, I'm going to call him N. N was off for the entire week, so I was on my own. And this is at my newest job right now as a EVS cleaner, okay? I'm doing my job, doing my thing. The weekend comes, and one of my associates who supervises during the weekend, she is a lot older than me, and I was taught to respect my elders. But I also understand, at the age I'm at right now, I respect people who respects me. You show me respect, I'm going to show you the same respect in return. But if you're going to give me your butt to kiss and curse me out and be all snobby and stuff, right? I'm not going to give you that same. I'm going to, it's not that I'm going to show you respect. I'll respect myself more to just walk away from you and just leave you be and leave you there. I'm not going to feed that energy. I'm not going to entertain you. I'm not going to waste my time entertaining bad company and just bad energy altogether. Especially when I'm in a bad place, I'm not going to want to be around you. There's some people that just want to kill your joy. You could be all happy and bubbly, and then here comes this person drama. So anyways, going back to the story. This coworker of mine, she's always on edge. Like, since these past few days, Saturday, Sunday that just passed, right? She's just on edge where she's like, oh, uh, you don't do this, you do that. You're always looking behind your back to check if I'm watching you because you're micromanaging too much. This is why for some jobs, I just like working alone. Some of my previous jobs, like being a janitor or a technical cleaner, right? I would always love when I just have time to myself, especially during my lunch breaks. That's common sense. When it's your lunch break is your time. Your time is the time that you have during your lunch break is to yourself. That's your time. That's my time. My time is my time. My time is me time. We all need a break. We all need a breather. Now, back to the case with my coworker who was a supervisor during the weekend. I found out that she lost loved ones in the family and something happened to her sister. And I understand you're down, but you don't have to be a douchebag or a jerk in the process. She basically amplified her mood from where it was originally at. Like she couldn't just chill and relax, but she was telling me to chill. I'm just trying to get my work done. I'm just happy to do my job. I'm happy to clean, do my job, and just go on about my business. And you just want to kill the mood. Just want to kill it because you're going through something you feel like you should be 10 times worse to me. And now the rest of my day is now miserable. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I don't even want to be working with this person no more, man. I just was so happy to just get up out of there when it was my time to clock out and go home. That's how happy I was. It's like an energy vampire. It's just killing the mood. You know how when you just want to be away from somebody that's just sucking you and draining your energy? That's how I felt about this coworker. And I wanted to bring this up so bad because it's just me venting. And to also give advice to those of you who's out there, and as a reminder, me, from my personal experience, when I'm going through something, I'm not going to be harsh and be a douchebag and be mean, snobby to all my other coworkers and people who's around me. Why would I do that? I'll be honest in front. Hey, I'm going through something. Just back off. I could be this way. Why couldn't you be honest? No, she was honest, but not fully honest. She basically said the day when I found out that she was going through something where she was like, I'm not in the mood right now. I have a headache. So just bear with me. Let's just do what we're supposed to do today. Okay, I got that. Okay, I understood that, right? But hours later, you're micromanaging me. You're annoying me. You're not even allowing me to breathe. One thing I can't stand, and I'm just going to be real honest with you, is people who is breathing behind my back 24/7. You're not happy. You're going to make somebody else unhappy. That's going to only scare people off. That's going to only scare people away, and that's going to push people to no longer talk to you. I'm not going to want to talk to you after that. You could be in a good mood again. Everything was all cool, but it's not my job to check an adult, especially a grown behind man or a grown behind woman. I had cases and incidents in the past where I had a coworker who was going through something and he was acting all female, effeminate. I asked him for help. I was like, hey man, I forgot what I asked him. And the moment I asked him the question, he sucked his teeth like, what? And I'm like, hey man, I was just asking you the question. All right. Next week, days go by. Oh, hey man, how you been? You know what I did? I'm gonna ignore you. I'm no longer gonna talk to you. I'm gonna act like you don't exist, so you could get the message. I'm not gonna. And if you come up to me and you want to ask, oh, why am I acting funny all of a sudden? I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm acting funny. My problem is with you is that you were doing too much. You were all moody, and I find it funny that you're coming off to me a certain way, like I did something to you. So now, this is the result that you get. This is what everything is going to be. Now I don't want to talk to you no more, because I feel I shouldn't have to waste my time with a grown behind woman or a grown behind man to teach them how they should treat other people. It's unprofessional. And it's not healthy. It's really not healthy, and it's not cool either. Sure, you have to read the room. Sure, there's something called common sense. But at least let people know what's ahead, instead of just being a douchebag or becoming a crappy person for that whole entire day, and you destroy the person's day in the process. Why would you do that? This is why I stay away from negative people. This is why I'm so more to myself now. We're in the year. It's a new year. And there's still people, from the looks of their faces, nothing has changed. I'm around my coworkers, people who are just passing by in the hospital. There are people who just has a resting face. Like a resting mean face. Like they're not even happy to be there. I don't know what you got going on, but I'm going to stay away from you. I don't know what you got going on, but I'm going to keep away from you. I don't know what you got going on, so keep me out of it. Unless you really want to genuinely talk about your issues and you want some sympathy, some empathy, for someone to care and to listen to you, right? But if you're going to be all cold and you bottle up all your feelings inside, you treating everybody like crap, don't be surprised when the same people you treat like crap don't want to mess with you or talk to you either. Oh, I need help with something. Oh, I'm not going to ask her, because I remember that one time where she was going through something, she treated me like garbage. I'm going to ask somebody else for help. Then those same people's going to wonder why you're not talking to them. Then they're going to have a fit. Newsflash. This is the real world. Everyone has feelings. This is just something that I wanted to share with all of you, so you could understand, if you're like this, to tone your mood down. And if you're a certain way, to stay away from people, lighten up, vent, talk to a family member, let your issues out. Whatever the case may be, handle it the right way. Because other people that's in a good mood, or who's going through something as well, they don't want to hear it. I don't think they do, unless they're nosy or a drama queen. I don't know. Unless they really want to understand the situation and help you, right? But at the exact same time, there's not much anybody could do, because it's your situation. It's what you're going through. That's your baggage. That's your business. My business is my business. Your business is going to be your business. In the end of the day, we're just colleagues. We're working together. I'm only seeing you a few hours throughout the day, and I'm there to just make my money and go home. I'm not here to deal with your drama, to be your therapist. I'm not here for that. I'm here to make my money, take care of my business, and go on home. This is something that a lot of people should really take the time to think about. How their mood and their attitude, how that could come off and affect other people. Nobody's not going to really care if you're going through something, because you may meet the wrong person one day. You treat them like crap. They don't know what's going on. They may throw fists at you and start a fight. That's all I gotta say. This is Casual Talk here. Peace out. Let me know what you think.